Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 23, and today we have games against Liverpool and Chelsea in the Barclays Premier League. But before we play those games, I'm going to show you how Swansea have been getting off camera and whether we still have a chance of qualifying for the Europa League. So in the last episode, you saw us beat West Brom and then see Victor Moses score a stoppage time equaliser in the game against West Ham to rob us of 2 points. Then we bounced back with a big win against Norwich by 3-1. But unfortunately, our last two games were back-to-back defeats against Manchester City and then Arsenal. And as you can see, with 2 games to go in the Premier League, we are in 7th place right now, 2 points behind Liverpool, who are in 6th, and only 3 points clear of Everton, who are in 8th. And have a better goal difference record as well. So, 7th may not even be a position where we'll finish in. And 7th, again, doesn't guarantee Europa League qualification. You probably need either 5th or 6th. And we might not even get 7th. We might finish in 8th place or even in 9th place, depending on what happens and whether Newcastle can win back-to-back and get the goal difference going in their favour. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a shame. It seems as though we're not going to finish in the Europa League place once again, which is very frustrating because we were doing very well to keep pace with the teams above us, but this was always going to be a problem for us. Our final 4 fixtures: Manchester City at home, Arsenal away, Liverpool at home, Chelsea away. Those are 4 really tough fixtures, and we were always going to struggle, and it was always going to be a tough ask for us to finish in one of those Europa League places. Regardless, as we go into the first game of today's episode against Liverpool, to have any chance, in my opinion, of getting into a Europa League place and finishing in 6th place, I feel as though we have to win this game. We're at home, we've got the crowd behind us, but we've got to win it, really. So this is the team we have picked then. Timo Horn starts in goal, back for a Ben Davies, Ashley Williams, Papadopoulos, and Hugo Mallow. Do you know what? Marlon back for Papadopoulos. He's played in the last couple of games. He did okay in the Norwich game, but I think he's got to go now. But let's put Marlon back in, even though he's not completely match fit yet. Mallow's at right back. Further forward, Montero on the left, Sisto on the right. Roberto and Sigurdsson are our central midfield partnership. And further forward, Gabriel Barbosa and Callum Wilson. And Gabriel Barbosa, by the way, guys, what a signing so far. We splashed the cash on the guy, but 6 goals and 3 assists in 10 games, worth every single penny. He's got some good brows too. So yeah, Barbosa's been very good indeed, and I didn't need to add that part in, but still on the bench as well, we've got Berisha, Brooks, Taylor, Kadira, Pereira, Lingard, and Wilfred Bonney as well, and the reserves as well. Everyone's coming back to fitness now from their injuries, and as you can see, quite a lot of people aren't sharp enough to play out 90 minutes, but either way, at least we know that no players are officially injured. So let's get straight into the game then. Liverpool, first game of the episode. I'm being a little bit defeated with how I'm talking. I'm just really pessimistic, but you never know. Again, win this game and we'll go in 6th place, and on the final day, destiny's in our own hands. So I'm being a little bit negative, but let's stop that now. We can win. Come on, Swansea. Let's get the 3 points. Let's move into 6th. I really don't think 7th will be enough for Europa League qualification. I feel we have to get 6th. So I'm obviously extremely nervous because if we fail to win today's game, it really is all over for us. But despite 2 defeats in the last 2 games, there is still a good chance. And the first highlight also comes to us as well, which is good. Sisto swings in the corner. It's temporarily dealt with, but Montero will pick it up and find Hugo Mallow. Through towards Ashley Williams, knocks it down towards Ben Davies. Sisto crosses, Gabriel Barbosa can get there, but Davies hits the post and then follows up the rebound and puts it off target. What a chance for our left back. We hit the woodwork and it's still goalless. We've got to finish those ones, come on. And here's a chance for Liverpool as Sturridge gets on the ball, takes it around his man Daniel Sturridge. Oh, well saved, Timo Horn. Sturridge puts it in, could be all over already. Good save, Timo. And here is the second highlight for us as Montero's on the ball, crosses towards Wilson. Skirtle gets it away. Montero heads it in towards Gabriel Barbosa. Mignolet with the save, and Skirtle hooks it away. Good stop by the Belgian at his near post. Come on, we've got to score, come on. Right, we're throwing everything at Liverpool now, doing everything we can to try and find a goal to win us the game. We may as well lose the game by chasing a win because a draw won't do anything for us, but as the game comes towards its final seconds, the game is going to finish as a 0-0 draw. And that will most likely do it. I think our Europa League dreams have now ended because on the final day, we'll be taking on Chelsea away. And of course, they are top of the table by 3 points and have a chance to win the title. And the truth of the matter is they're not going to lose at Stamford Bridge. So I think that's it then. I think that is it. I don't think we'll finish lower than 7th, or at least I'd like to think that would be the case. If Everton win on the final day, we could do. But this is such a shame. Such a shame. Such a massive shame. But again, we're not going to have European football in the next season. But it's time to turn that frown upside down, because I've just looked at the league table, and as you can see, what originally was 5th and 6th wrapped around in blue for the Europa League qualification has now been extended to 7th as well. So right now, we realise that we can qualify for the Europa League if we don't drop out of 7th. So on the final day, if we just get 1 point against Chelsea, we have guaranteed a Europa League place. Now, how about this? Because obviously originally it was 5th and 6th that were in blue, but now it's gone down to 7th as well. So what a fantastic chance to qualify for the Europa League, knowing we can do it in 7th place. Now, Everton on the final day face Newcastle away from home, and of course they have to win and we have to lose. They will overtake us because of the goal difference swing being in their favour, but just 1 point on the final day, or Everton failing to beat Newcastle, will be enough for us to qualify for the Europa League. So I was a little bit pessimistic, or very pessimistic, but we can do this. We can do this. Come on, Swansea. Let's qualify for the Europa League. Let's do it. Come on. My mood has just completely changed. It really has. I can't believe this. I was almost certain it would just be 5th or 6th that qualify for the Europa League, but instead, 7th can do it. I know we're away against the side that are going for the title on the final day, so of course we've got a very, very tough ask, but oh man, please. Oh no, Marlon's got injured. Oh, come on. So here we go then, final game of the season away against Chelsea, who could be crowned champions. Newcastle face Everton, and please Newcastle, do us a favour. Paul Lambert, please, I'm asking Paul Lambert to do me a favour. I've certainly sunk to a new low here, but please, Paul Lambert, please, set your side out and don't allow Everton to beat you. Oh, come on, we can do this. We can do this. I can't believe we can actually go ahead and do this. So here we go then, Chelsea away. I don't know whether to change the team or not, to be honest, because of course we've got a goalless draw against Liverpool in the last game, and that will be enough for us to qualify for the Europa League. So do I want to change things? Marlon's going to have to play through injury. I really don't know what to do in this situation. Do I go back to one of my older tactics on the 4-4-1-1s, or do we stay with a 4-4-2, try and nick an early goal and settle some nerves? I've got literally no idea. Let's put Bentancur back in the team for... Who do I want to take out if we miss someone out here? I have no idea. Maybe Khedira, because Bentancur can play deeper. I want to put Bentancur back in the team, so we'll miss out Khedira on the final day. Because Pereira's not even fit enough, is he? Oh, wow, some of my players just aren't even fit enough. This is awful, come on! This is the final day of the Premier League season and I am panicking, but this is the team for the game I've picked. It's the 4-4-2. Timo Horn starts in goal, back for Ben Davies, Ashley Williams, Marlon and Kieran Trippier. In midfield, Montero's on the left, Sisto's on the right, and Sigurdsson and Roberto are our central midfield partnership. The strike partnership is Gabriel Barbosa and Callum Wilson, and on the bench, Berisha, Papadopoulos, Hugo Malo, Ki-Sung Young, Sami Khedira, Jesse Lingard, Wilfried Bony. So there's no Bentancur, there's no Ayew. Quite a few of these players down here that I'd like to normally put on the bench aren't fit enough for the game, but this is it. Chelsea away, Newcastle host Everton. What a huge game. Please at least get a draw. Come on, Swansea, I want to qualify for the Europa League. So throughout this entire game, we'll be focusing on what's going on here, but also on the bottom left, where Newcastle face Everton. But still, first highlight of the game comes here as Chelsea win the back from a corner, but surrender possession to Trippier. Sigurdsson finds Sergio Roberto. If we score an early goal, then, I mean, seriously, I'm just going to go mental. Sisto inside, cut out by Dragovic. Oh, God, no. Hazard through towards Icardi. Could be 1-0 to the home side already, and it should have been. But Mauro Icardi fires it wide. What a let-off. Going to make a change really quickly and drop us deeper a little bit, because we're playing high in terms of our defensive line, but going to drop us deeper, but almost it cost us already as Trippier clears the wall away and just sit off Chelsea a little bit. That does invite a lot of pressure, but clearly right now being exploited as they try and get inside from behind, as Sol wins the ball back from that throw and finds Willian, gets it around his man, Roberto's there, and Horn clears it long. We're set for a very long afternoon. Hazard now on the ball. Can he find space to shoot? Yes, straight at Timo Horn. This is going to be all one-way traffic. I can feel it. If you remember in the last episode, there were so many highlights in the West Brom game, and that's what's going to happen in this one, but they'll all be coming for Chelsea as Icardi goes for goal and fires it wide. We are going to be having our backs to the wall in this game for the entire 90 minutes. If we can somehow hang on, I mean, seriously, what a result. If Newcastle take the lead against Everton, then we have a huge chance of qualifying for the Europa League. So, come on, boys. Icardi's throw makes it 1-0. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to come out and say it. In order for us... Oh, Icardi's offside. Oh, my word. What? Why does it always happen? Why am I always talking and making myself out to be an idiot when it's an offside goal? I mean, I'm pleased, but still, corner in from Chelsea. Hazard, dealt with by Sisto. Willian back towards the Belgians. Surely they're going to score this time. They just keep on getting so many chances already in the opening 20 minutes. Costa's on the ball. Takes around his man, Kante, back towards Douglas Costa, inside the area, takes it around his man, goes for goal, Horn with the save. This is mental. If we hold on to a draw in this game, I won't even believe it. I mean, seriously, it's going to be all one-way traffic for the entire 90 minutes. Hazard's corner, Sisto gets it away, only as far as Saul, back towards Hazard, the Belgian plays it back towards Saul, and Costa's at the far post, and Horn makes a great save, and Davies gets it away. Oh, my heart can't take this. Willian with a long ball towards Mauro Icardi, tries to take around Williams and Davies and does, plays it inside towards Costa. Now Willian, oh what a big tackle by Marlon and a big defensive play. He's giving the ball straight to Icardi, cross towards Hazard, he hits the post but fires in the rebound and our resistance lasts all of 37 minutes. Chelsea take the lead, they go a goal up, they're on their way to the title and our Everton on their way to the Europa League. Marlon with a great tackle, but then he just ran straight into Icardi, who fizzed in a cross. Hazard at the far post, smacked the woodwork, but unfortunately it came straight back to him, and he couldn't miss on the second attempt. Chelsea won, Newcastle 0. Chelsea won, Swansea 0 even. And, yeah, yikes. Our qualification rests on the shoulders of Paul Lambert and his Newcastle side. It really does. There was no way we were going to get anything from this game. Chelsea chasing the title, we're always going to win. I didn't think as comfortably as this because they're through again here. Icardi should make it 2. No, brilliant save by Timo Horn. And it's still 1-0. I just don't know what to do. Right, so this is the change at half-time I'm making. No change in terms of the personnel, but for the tactics, what we're going to do is play on the counter, try and suck Chelsea out of their positions, force as many of their bodies forward as possible, and then once they lose the ball, just hoof it long and hope that Barbosa and Wilson can run onto it, or Sisto and Montero down the wings and try and latch onto a loose ball and hit them on a counter. So, yeah, it's a bold strategy, allowing Chelsea to have even more shots on our goal. But we'll see if it pays off. Probably not, but you never know. And here is the first highlight of the second half. Aspilicueta finds Douglas Costa, and Costa inside towards Willian, and Willian goes to shoot, it's blocked, Williams clears it towards Gabriel Barbosa, and this is what we want to see. Barbosa picking up the ball as we come on a counter. Oh god, Icardi bearing down, goes for goal. Good save by Timo Horn. Yes, Newcastle are taking the lead, get in, Mitrovic has scored. They've gone 1-0 up, and unless Everton can rally back from a goal down and score 2 goals, we'll be qualifying for the Europa League. Get in. Oh, they're 2-0 up, they're 2-0 up just as I said that. Redmond scored. Well done, son. Can you believe it? We're a goal down to Chelsea away from home. We're getting murdered in the stats, but I'm dancing on the sidelines. It's 1-0, it could have been 2, but we're qualifying for the Europa League. Come on. This is literally the worst way to qualify for a European competition. Losing on the final game and getting battered. 28 shots have been allowed on our goal, but we're going into Europe. I don't care. I'm an embarrassment to the game of football, I really am, but I do not care right now because we're going to the Europa League as things stand as Wilson crosses, and oh, Courtois let it go in. It's 1-1, we're back on level terms. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, after all the attempts Chelsea have had, it only just registered with me. That puts us back on level terms because we've been getting murdered all game long. It feels like Chelsea are 4 or 5 goals up, but what's Courtois doing? I don't believe it. Chelsea won, Swansea won. This is pathetic. Don't tell me we're going to win the game here. Trippier to Callum Wilson. Put it across in again, son. It'll come towards Sergio Roberto. Lingard inside the area. Oh, I don't believe he scored. Jesse Lingard has come off the bench to score. And we lead by 2-1. I don't believe this. This is the most bizarre thing I think that's ever happened on my channel ever. Roberto to Jesse Lingard off the bench. Courtois can't keep it out. What a strike. We lead at Stamford Bridge despite those stats. This is mental. Oh, can you believe it? Swansea are going into the Europa League in the most bizarre circumstances ever. But his soul towards Douglas Costa takes it around Trippier and puts it into the side netting. This is utter madness. Barbosa's coming off of Sami Khedira. And we're just going to drop as deep as possible here and just try to make sure that Chelsea can't break us down. I'm literally going crazy right now. I cannot believe we're up by 2-1 away at Stamford Bridge. Newcastle lead Everton by 2-0. Look at those stats in the top right. It's been mental, but as we approach stoppage time, let's go to contain. Just try to keep as many bodies back as possible. Are we going to win on the final day? It's not going to change the outcome of the title, but either way, I can't believe this. Here's Hazard through towards Andre Silva. Can they make it 2-2? Silva on the ball. Williams dives in. There was no need for that, and Chelsea win a penalty, and Hazard should make it 2-2. It's a shame we won't win on the final day after all of this, but in the end, it's not going to matter too much. We won't mind. Hazard with a spot kick, puts it into the back of the net. 2-2. Chelsea will claim a point. Not that it will matter for either side. The job is done. They'll win the title, will qualify for the Europa League. I've calmed down now, but oh my word, this has been one of the most mental things that's ever happened in any video game I've ever played. This has been crazy. And there it is, final score, Chelsea 2, Swansea 2. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. I'm going to calmly tell them that you did brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. I'm proud of you. Why are you losing focus? This is the most bizarre thing that's happened in your career, Jefferson and Gylfi. What are you doing? Either way, I've lost my breath. Chelsea 2, Swansea 2. We do finish in 7th place. 38 shots. We do finish in 7th place and do qualify for the Europa League. I can't believe it. What a way to end the season. I am just absolutely delighted. This is unbelievable. David Moyes has won the Premier League. I mean, what's going on? So here is a look at the final Premier League table then. I literally cannot believe it. Chelsea are champions after finishing top with 82 points, and the top four were Chelsea, City, Arsenal and Spurs. Manchester United and Liverpool finished in Europa League places, but so did we. So I don't know why the EL is not coming next to our name as well, because it should. It should, because you can see right here, it says in my inbox that we qualified for the Europa League. Well, it did say it there. It's qualified for the Europa League, Euro Cup, whatever it's called. So I don't know why it's not saying we've done it in the table, but I know we have. I know we've done it, and in the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup as well, as you can see, in the FA Cup final, it's Spurs versus Chelsea, and both of those sides finished in the top four. And in the Capital One Cup, Stoke were beaten by Spurs, but in order for Stoke to have qualified, they would have to have beaten Spurs. So I don't know why it's not coming up as EL for Swansea, but I'm almost certain. I'm 99.9% certain we've qualified for the Europa League. Get in. The job is done. It wasn't the way I wanted to do it, but the final day was certainly dramatic. And we've done it. We're into Europe. Well done, Swansea. And our budgets for next season, the initial budget is £51.5 million. And here are the awards for the end of the season as well. Surprisingly, Ki Sung-young won Player of the Year, which was quite bizarre, but fair enough. But Callum Wilson won Goal of the Season. You guys saw that in the last episode. Barbosa was our signing of the season. How important he was. And Marlon as well was our Young Player of the Year. And I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. We are in to the Europa League, and just a bizarre season, a bizarre ending, but we've done it. We've actually done it. I can't believe it. And so that will end today's episode in my Football Manager series as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I shall return with the start of Season 4 in the next episode. I'm not entirely sure when it will be uploaded, but you'll see it in your sub box when you see it in your sub box. If there's anything I've missed, then I do apologise. Look at all these red arrows. What's going on, guys? That's more like it. If there's anything I missed, I do apologise, but I can't think of anything I was supposed to show you other than what you've seen. All you guys need to know is that after a crazy and wild final day, Swansea have qualified for the Europa League for next season after finishing in 7th place, our best finish since I took over at the Liberty Stadium. So a big thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon.